Welcome back to the channel, Coins Lovers, the United States Lincoln Wheat Penny. If you have ever sorted through a handful of old coins or inherited a collection from a grandparent, you might be holding a small fortune without even knowing it. The Lincoln Wheat Penny, minted from 1909 to 1958, is a cornerstone of American history. And while many are common, there are rare varieties, specific mint marks, and breathtaking errors that command massive prices at auction. In this video, we will explore exactly what makes these copper treasures so valuable, how to identify the rarities that collectors are fighting over, and what you need to look for in your own collection to potentially strike it big. So let's get started. First up, the 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny. If you have ever sorted through a jar of old coins and stumbled upon a 1944 Lincoln cent with that small S mint mark, you might have wondered if you were holding a small fortune. There's a lot of chatter out there about rusty or damaged coins from this era, and today we are going to clear up the facts. We will look at the history, the actual market demand for this specific coin, and what you should really look for if you want to find something truly valuable in your collection. The 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny. We have to look back at one of the most interesting years in United States coinage history. During the height of World War II in 1943, the United States Mint was forced to switch from the traditional bronze composition to zinc-coated steel to conserve copper for the war effort. These 1943 steel cents are famous for being magnetic and, unfortunately, for rusting quite easily. However, by 1944, the mint had secured a source of copper from recycled shell casings and other war materials. Consequently, the Lincoln cent returned to its familiar bronze alloy. This makes the 1944 cent a transition coin, marking the end of the steel experiment and the return to the standard composition. When you find a 1944 S, you're holding a piece of history that represents the tail end of the war years. The 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny is part of the long-running series designed by Victor David Brenner. The obverse features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, with the date 1944 prominently displayed on the right. If you look closely below the date, you will see the mint mark S, which indicates that this coin was struck at the San Francisco Mint. The reverse displays the traditional wheat ears surrounding the words 1 cent, United States of America, and the national motto, E pluribus unum. Regarding the rusty appearance some collectors ask about, it is important to note that a genuine 1944 S coin is made of bronze, not steel. If your coin appears rusty, it is likely not rust in the literal sense, but rather heavy oxidation, environmental damage, or corrosion from exposure to moisture and chemicals. Because these coins were meant to be circulation currency, they are rarely found in pristine, shiny condition unless they have been preserved carefully in a collection for decades. The 1944 S specifically, it is a very common date. The San Francisco Mint produced a significant number of these coins, totaling over 282 million. Because of this high mintage, the coin itself is not inherently rare in circulated grades. However, collector demand remains steady for a few specific reasons. Enthusiasts are often looking for coins in high grades, such as mint state 65 or higher, which can be quite difficult to find given the circulation history of these coins. Furthermore, while the coin itself is not rare, high-quality specimens, especially those with original mint luster that have not been cleaned or damaged by the elements, are highly sought after by those completing their Lincoln Wheat cent sets. Managing expectations is a key part of coin collecting. Because the 1944 S is a common date, the market value for a coin that is corroded or damaged, often referred to by collectors as rusty, is generally very low, often barely above its face value or copper melt value. If you have a heavily damaged or corroded 1944 S penny, it is unfortunately unlikely to fetch a premium at auction. However, the story changes for high-grade specimens. In professional grading, a 1944 S in mid to high mint state condition can sell anywhere from $62,000 million, depending on the quality of the strike and the surface preservation. Exceptional examples that have been professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC can fetch even more, sometimes reaching into the hundreds of dollars for perfect gems. If you believe you have a truly special high-grade coin, the cost of professional grading is usually the best investment you can make to determine its true value. If you are just starting your collection, my biggest piece of advice is to prioritize the condition of the coin over everything else. When you are looking at coins that appear to be damaged or corroded, treat them as educational pieces rather than investment pieces. If you find a 1944 S that looks like it has been in the ground or exposed to harsh environments, it has likely lost its collector premium. Instead, focus your efforts on finding coins with strong details on Lincoln's cheek and the wheat stalks on the reverse. Always handle your coins by the edges to avoid transferring oils from your skin, and store them in non-PVC flips or capsules to prevent future environmental damage. If you do find a coin that looks pristine, avoid cleaning it at all costs, as cleaning a coin instantly destroys its numismatic value. The 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny is a fascinating link to American history, representing a time of resilience and recovery during the final stages of World War II. While it may not be the rare, high-value treasure that every beginner hopes for in their change jar, It is a quintessential part of any Lincoln cent set. Understanding the difference between damage, such as the corrosion often mistaken for rust, and true mint state preservation is what separates a casual collector from a serious numismatist. Keep hunting, keep learning, and keep looking for those high-grade examples that really stand out. Next up, the 1940 Lincoln Wheat Penny. Many people believe they have discovered a hidden treasure when they find this coin in their pocket change. And while the history behind this piece is certainly rich, understanding its true market value requires a look beyond the surface. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection, knowing what actually makes a 1940 wheat penny valuable can save you time and help you identify the real gems in your inventory. The history of the 1940 Lincoln Wheat Penny begins during a transformative era in American history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent made its debut in 1909 to celebrate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1940, the United States was on the cusp of entering the Second World War, and the Philadelphia Mint, where our subject coin was produced, was busy churning out hundreds of millions of these copper cents to keep up with the nation's economic demands. Because the Philadelphia facility did not use a mint mark at that time, coins produced there, like the one we are discussing, are easily identified by the empty space beneath the date, serving as a signature of the country's main mint. When examining the unique features of the 1940 Lincoln Wheat Penny, you are looking at a classic piece of American coinage. On the obverse or the front, you will see the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the motto "In God We Trust" arching above his head. The date 1940 sits prominently on the right. Flip the coin over to the reverse and you will find two stalks of durum wheat framing the inscriptions 1 cent and E pluribus unum. The absence of a mint mark is the defining feature of the Philadelphia strike, but collectors are often just as interested in the surface quality, looking for sharp details in Lincoln's hair, his jawline, and the crisp definition of the wheat stalks. Regarding rarity and collector demand, it is important to manage expectations. Because the Philadelphia Mint struck over 586 million of these pennies, the 1940 wheat penny is not inherently rare in circulated condition. Most coins found in circulation today show significant wear, meaning they are worth only a few cents to a dealer. However, the market demand shifts dramatically when you move into high-grade territory. Collectors are constantly hunting for specimens that have never seen circulation and have retained their original, vibrant copper luster, which is designated as red by professional grading services. While an average circulated coin is common, an impeccably preserved, flawless example is a different story entirely. When it comes to current market value in dollars, the spread is massive. A standard 1940 penny in fine condition, meaning it has been used but still retains readable features, typically trades for a very modest amount, often under $1. However, the true big value lies in the auction market for coins that have been professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. A 1940 Lincoln cent graded at a high mint state level, specifically MS67 or higher with a full red designation, can command $2 million at auction. These are the elusive pieces that make headlines, proving that even a common date can be valuable if it survived the last 80+ years in pristine, perfect condition. For those looking to get the most out of their collection, here are a few essential tips. First, avoid the urge to clean your coins, as this can permanently damage the surface and destroy any numismatic value. If you suspect you have a high-grade coin, store it in a plastic coin flip or holder designed to keep moisture and air away from the metal. Secondly, keep your eyes peeled for rare errors, such as a double die obverse, which can significantly boost the value of even a worn coin. Finally, consider sending your most promising finds to a professional third-party grading service, as an official grade is the only way to prove a coin's quality to serious collectors and investors. In conclusion, while most 1940 Lincoln Wheat Pennies are cherished primarily as historical keepsakes, they represent a fascinating entry point into the hobby of numismatics. The thrill of the hunt comes from knowing that somewhere in a forgotten jar or a dusty attic, a near-perfect example could still be waiting to be found. Whether your coin is worth a few cents or thousands of dollars, it remains a tangible piece of American history that connects us to a bygone era, making every penny worth a closer look. Next up, the 1958 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny. For many collectors, this small copper coin represents the end of an era, marking the final year the iconic wheat design was produced before the transition to the Lincoln Memorial Reverse in 1959. Whether you have found one in your pocket change or are looking to add a significant piece to your collection, understanding what makes this coin special and what separates the common from the truly valuable is essential for any serious enthusiast. The story of the 1958 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny begins long before the year it was struck. The original Lincoln cent design, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, debuted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1958, the design had been in circulation for nearly half a century, becoming a staple of American currency. The D mint mark indicates that this specific coin was produced at the Denver Mint. With a massive mintage of over 800 million, the 1958 D was part of a final high-production push that solidified the wheat penny as one of the most recognized and widely circulated coins in U.S. history. After 1958, the mint retired the wheat ears design, forever changing the look of the 1-cent piece, and making the 1958 issues the final opportunity for the public to receive these coins in daily transactions during that specific design run. The 1958 D Lincoln Wheat Penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it that classic warm copper tone that many collectors admire. The obverse features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, with the motto "In God We Trust" arched above his head and the word "Liberty" to the left. The date 1958 sits on the right, accompanied by the small D mint mark located directly beneath it. On the reverse, you will find the two stalks of durum wheat framing the inscriptions EPLURIBUSUNUM and 1 cent. It is important for collectors to be aware of the natural variation in this design. Some newcomers to the hobby often mistake a common feature, the L in Liberty being close to the rim, as a rare variety. In reality, this is a normal characteristic of the master die used at the time, and it does not add value to the coin. When discussing the rarity of the 1958 D, we have to be realistic. Because the Denver Mint struck over 800 million of these, the coin itself is not rare in circulated condition. You can find them in old collections. I searched, rolls, and occasionally in circulation. However, the demand is driven by the fact that it is a last year of issue coin. Collectors seeking to complete a set of Lincoln Wheat Pennies will always need a high-quality example of the 1958 D. The true scarcity appears only at the extreme high end of the grading spectrum. Coins that have remained in the pristine, mint state condition for nearly 70 years, retaining their original bright red copper luster, are highly sought after. Finding an example without contact marks, carbon spots, or signs of wear is a challenge, and that is where the real collector demands peaks. If you are looking at your 1958 D wheat penny, it is important to understand the value scale. A typical circulated coin that has seen years of use is generally worth a small premium over its face value, usually ranging from about 10 to 30 cents. The dramatic price jumps occur when you move into the professional grading market. Coins that have been certified by top-tier services as MS67 or higher, especially those with the red RD designation, are where the big money resides. Auction records have seen these top-tier, gem-quality specimens sell for prices ranging from $3 million. These values are reserved for the absolute best-preserved examples in the world. Always remember that the market is flooded with common, circulated coins advertised at inflated prices on various online marketplaces. Do not be misled by those listings. For those starting a collection, my biggest piece of advice is to prioritize condition over quantity. Rather than hoarding hundreds of common, dirty 1958 D pennies, focus on finding or buying one or two that are clean, undamaged, and retain as much original luster as possible. If you believe you have a high-grade example, avoid the temptation to clean it, as this will instantly destroy its numismatic value. If you're serious about investment, look for coins that are already certified by reputable third-party grading services like PCGS or NGC. These certifications provide an objective assessment of the coin's grade and authenticity, which is crucial when dealing with coins that might command significant auction prices. Finally, always educate yourself by using price guides and checking recent auction results rather than relying on unverified online sellers. The 1958 D Lincoln Wheat Penny remains a cornerstone of the Lincoln Cent series, serving as a nostalgic bridge to the past. While it may not be a get-rich-quick coin for the average person finding one in their pocket change, it holds a place of honor in any collection due to its history as the final wheatback issue. By understanding the distinction between a common, circulated coin and a high-grade, auction-quality specimen, you can navigate the market with confidence. Next up, the 1958 Lincoln Wheat Penny. If you have ever looked through an old jar of coins or inherited a collection from a relative, you have likely come across these brown, copper-colored coins. Many people hold on to them for sentimental reasons, but the 1958 penny occupies a special place in the hearts of collectors because it marks the end of an era. We are going to explore why this specific year, particularly the version without a mint mark, has captured the attention of both amateur treasure hunters and serious auction bidders alike. Whether you are just starting your coin journey or you are a seasoned numismatist, understanding the nuances of this penny could mean the difference between a coin that is worth just a cent and one that could be a significant highlight of your collection. To truly appreciate the 1958 Lincoln Wheat Penny, we have to look back at the timeline of American currency. The Lincoln Wheat Cent design, featuring the two stalks of wheat on the reverse side, was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. For nearly half a century, this design remained a staple of American commerce, representing stability and agriculture. However, by the late 1950s, the United States Mint was looking toward modernization. The 1958 issue serves as the final year for this storied design, as it was replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial Reverse. Because it was the last of its kind, the 1958 penny is widely collected by enthusiasts who want to complete their sets, making it a permanent fixture in the history books of United States coinage. When you hold a 1958 Lincoln Wheat Penny in your hand, you are holding a piece of 95% copper composition. The obverse, or the front of the coin, features the classic profile of Abraham Lincoln, with the date 1958 stamped on the right side and the word Liberty on the left. The reverse displays the two distinct wheat stalks, with the words 1 cent and E pluribus unum centered between them. Regarding the mint mark, the 1958 penny was produced in both Philadelphia and Denver. If you are looking at a coin without a small letter under the date, that means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. It is a common misconception that the absence of a mint mark is a mistake or an error. In the case of the 1958 penny, it is simply the standard production for Philadelphia coins of that era. What truly makes a specific 1958 coin unique is not its mint origin, but rather the preservation of its original mint luster and the absence of circulation wear. The term rarity is often misunderstood when it comes to the 1958 Lincoln Wheat Penny. With over 252 million coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint, it is by no means scarce in circulated condition. You can find them in thousands of collections across the country. However, the rarity shifts dramatically when you consider the concept of mint state condition. Collectors are hunting for coins that have never been spent, meaning they have retained their original brilliant red copper surface. A 1958 penny that shows signs of brown oxidation or wear is common, but one that displays sharp strikes, full red luster, and no surface damage is exceptionally difficult to find. This disparity between the common circulated coins and pristine uncirculated specimens is what drives the collector market and creates high demand among those trying to build top-tier museum-quality sets. If you search for the value of a standard worn 1958 penny, you will find that it is generally worth only a few cents, or perhaps a slight premium over its face value to the right buyer. However, the landscape changes entirely when you enter the realm of high-grade coins. A 1958 Lincoln cent graded by a major service like PCGS or NGC as Mint State 65 or 66 red can command anywhere from $8 million, depending on the specific eye appeal. If you happen to discover a truly exceptional specimen in the MS67 range, the value can climb into the thousands. It is also important to note that the market for rare errors, such as the famous double die obverse, is in a completely different category. While a standard Philadelphia strike is common, a verified high-grade error coin can reach staggering prices at major auctions, sometimes fetching thousands of dollars because of the manufacturing anomalies present on the die. If you want to get serious about collecting these coins, the most important advice is to focus on condition. Never clean your coins, as this permanently destroys their numismatic value and luster. If you believe you have found a high-quality example, consider investing in archival-safe coin flips or slabs to prevent further oxidation. You should also learn to distinguish between the color designations that professional graders use: red, red-brown, and brown. The red designation is the most desirable and carries the highest market premium. Finally, always be skeptical of rare claims you might see on online marketplaces. Because the 1958 penny is so common, many sellers attach high price tags to average coins, hoping to attract unsuspecting buyers. Always rely on trusted grading services and reputable price guides rather than subjective listings. The 1958 Lincoln Wheat Penny is a fascinating bridge between the past and the present. It represents the conclusion of a beloved design, making it an essential target for collectors everywhere. While you are unlikely to find a life-changing fortune in your pocket change, the hunt for that perfect, brilliant red specimen is an addictive and rewarding aspect of the hobby. By understanding the difference between common circulated coins and those rare high-grade gems, you can appreciate these pennies for what they really are: a timeless piece of American history. Keep searching through those rolls, keep learning about the nuances of the minting process, and most importantly, enjoy the thrill of the hunt. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed learning about these rare and valuable Lincoln Wheat Penny coins, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories about rare coins that could be worth big money. Coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes the smallest coins can hold the greatest value. Keep checking your old coins, because you never know when you might discover a hidden treasure. See you in the next video.